couldn't find another real act for you, so we had to scramble. These guys are gonna, do some stuff for you. They are your DIF 6 All-Stars!
Not coming out here again tonight, so this is it for me tonight. You guys are on your own after this.
You're gonna stay up and drink. We gotta wear out the woods.
I don't want to sleep in bed, feel bad.
But we're in the woods. It's time to drink.
Yeah, I suppose one beer wouldn't be bad. It's only
All right. One beer then.
It's only been 12 years.
Yeah.
Baker's dozen.
Yeah, coins are overrated.
It's open, I gotta put my gun down. I gotta put my gun down.
You can put your gun down.
Can I drink while holding a gun?
Oh, yes. You're in America.
Fucking A, man. 12 years.
Yeah, 12 years.
12 years. Yeah.
Let's not cheers with the gun.
America.
Yeah.
America.
And it's not loaded, right? Probably.
Who knows, right? For 12 years.
So how did he die again?
Well, he asked me a question, and I didn't give him an actual straight answer, and I shot him.
So like after we get drunk, do you mind if I just fill you up a little bit? It's been 12 years. Oh!
It's your shit. It's your shit.
Okay. My wound. Oh, you hurt worse than an ex-wife. I can't believe you shot me.
As a twin brother experiencing grief, I feel like a part of me has died, and Debbie has been phenomenal. My brother was a special guy. And so
You're a special.
I'm told that right before the accident that he had fallen off the wagon a bit. Not by much, because his beer was only half drunk. But,
He did a lot of things half-assed. I loved him. He was my husband. Please go on with your.
I might be overcome right now. You take it down.
Thanks. As I felt Tilt's stubble on my cheek, it reminded me a lot of his stubble on my cheek. That's about all I have to say about the marriage. Shave along before he got sober, he was a mean son of a bitch. And after he got sober, he was even worse. What an asshole! This guy was married to the remote control, and I was just wallpaper. Bye.
I came out to my brother in my 20s.
So you know what I mean, Grandma.
Tap back
Yeah,
in.
sure.
Do that again. All right. No, I'm in. You're married to my cousin, right? So anyway. Adios, arrivederci. Farewell, fare thee well. Just gonna be me now. And I'll be all right. I'm gonna miss some of the bills you paid being paid. Thank you, St. Ignatius, for the donation of the basement. You sure?
I'm good.
Sure.
I'm ready.
Okay.
About St. Ignatius. I want to say that this church has done more than anyone could have expected for my brother, for my family, for some of us, for most of us. But I know that this church isn't perfect. And I know Father Mike will back me up on this 100%. They're trying to get better. I know Father Mike was very helpful to my brother in his recovery. And I'm hoping that he gets there someday himself.
Cramp it up. Yeah.
A banana? I'm going with potassium.
Potassium.
Maybe you spend too much time with your vocabulary calendar, not enough time with bananas. What?
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Glory.
Vocabulary?
Yeah.
Vocabulary? What are you, a Muppet? Vocabulary. Vocabulary. Vocabulary?
Glory.
Vocabulary.
The library.
I know that one. It's library.
No, it's not.
It's library.
Why would it be live?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you've been here since February. I just wanted to know if there was something on your mind, anything at all that you think we can do to make this a better workplace for everyone.
Yeah. I got a lot of ideas. I just wait for someone from management to come up and talk to me and hear them all.
That's what MGMT's for.
So here are those cute pianos you asked me.
She's a keeper. No, I got a lot of. I think maybe if our lunch break wasn't in the afternoon, that would be great. If we had lunch in the morning and then we had dinner in the afternoon.
Good. Now that we're talking about suggestions, a lot of people have asked about the word calendar.
Yeah, work a little bit.
Yeah. And maybe not using it. We're just having a bull session here about how to make things more fun at work.
Yeah.
And there's been suggestions that maybe you could go without your word calendar for a while and see how it feels.
I wonder what day is it? What day is it? What day is it? What day is it? What day is it?
Look, I'm counting.
Where's the calendar? What day is it?
Where is the
And that's only the beginning.
Right. a chance to talk about it. Anything that we can do, anything that we can, anytime that we're communicating, that's time well spent.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. And the more we can do, I think the easier you'll be for Eric.
So I just want to report that I've been vocabularily harassed. And I would like to file a warrant for vocabulary harassment.
Is it that you're inarticulate, or is
I am extremely articulate. I have dictionary.com as an app on my phone. I read phonetics. I speak phonetically right, and I'm being harassed for my perfect, frankly, diction.
well, we take all of these complaints very seriously,
Thank you.
as you know.
I do know, even though you seem a little sarcastic.
You're not the first person to bring it up.
Why has there been no action?
Much action was taken, very little result. We can't get rid of him. And I know who you're talking
Then,
about.
good. Well, there needs to be a process in place, and I would like to file a complaint that can then be followed up with a second complaint, that can be followed up with a first employee review, that can be followed up with 2 more complaints, a second employee review, and then I want that person put on notice.
And then start your own.
God
The truth is, it's very hard to get rid of anyone anymore.
Look, I'm just a guy who drives giant nails in the floor in the factory.
And a valuable part of our team.
Again, the sarcasm I'm picking up.
It's optimism.
Is it optimism?
I hope.
All right.
I'll file your complaint. Of course I'll file.
Thank you. That's all I can ask
I
for.
don't want to keep you from driving nails in the floor.
That's all I want to do.
Because God knows, if we don't do it, they'll ship our job to a country where they really drive nails in the floor much better.
Blessings on your broken HR soul.
I want to be HR.
Really?
Oh, you don't want to hear this.
Oh, I do. Just any type of.
I was a boy. Dreams like any boy. I wanted to live like a wild Indian. Ride the rails like a hobo. I live off the land. So I went camping with the Boy Scouts.
This is the first real thing I've heard in this company. I've been driving nails in floors of a laborer, can't you see?
And I wasn't good enough to be a eagle. So they threw me out. There was a job in something called HR. Those letters are ambiguous. So I came in, I sat in this chair, and I spoke to someone with a drinking problem. They said, come on board. And 2 months later, I had a job, and now I'm singing to you.
And I just want to fill out a form.
How about an application? I feel like you can do my job very well.
Oh, I'm not going to fall for that.
Next.
I bring you coupons.
Thank you.
I really hope you're being nice.
if you take the right training and qualify to do it, we'll let you and pay you 70% of what the dudes make.
I'm with her.
It didn't go well.
No. 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 It didn't go, no.
No, it didn't go well.
No. No.
It was a poor outing.
Yeah. You wait, no, yeah. Yeah, you know, no.
So don't sugarcoat it.
No. But, you know, sometimes. Sometimes. Not this time, but
No.
sometimes so, right? Sometimes.
Not yet.
No, not yet, but if you had waited, you know.
No, but I didn't wait. I just didn't.
That's on you. That's on you. I was waiting and ready to go, but that's on you. So if you waited, what happened?
It's too late for that.
Yeah.
Now we need to move forward knowing that I didn't wait. We should start that immediately.
Yeah. Now's the time. Because before we left.
Oh my goodness, that didn't go well. That did not go well. Oh, that did not go well. That did not go well. It did not go well. For the rest of time, that did not go well. Of all the wells that could have gone, that did not. At all.
No, it didn't go well. It's time to move forward.
But that did not go well. At all. At all. It did not go well.
No, we know. We covered that.
Ouch! TDNGW. Ethnic national. Gary, ow! Ow, I had my gallbladder removed and woke up during the surgery and that went down. That was the cake walk in the Brady Park with a parasol.
Those letters did not go well. Because that's what she said.
Gary!
No, I know.
Ouch!
I know, it didn't go well.
Where are you gonna go from here?
I want to move forward now.
Can you?
I don't think so.
Can anybody? Can any of us go forward after that?
I want to go forward, but that did not go well. I want to go forward. That didn't go well.
I don't think anyone can ever go anywhere again but backwards. We're gonna pummel down into a hole and be cavemen now. That's how far backwards. We're gonna have to go in time to erase what happened in there.
I don't know if we can erase it because it did not go well.
D, G, L, J, L, L, B, C, D, E, F, G. That did not go well.
What are we going to do?
I should just go.
You're our leader. You can go.
You're the head of this team building outing.
This is what management is.
We're not meant to be a team. It's time for us to break up.
Oh, this isn't going well.
Well, the idea is the dry erase board stays in the kitchen, and every time one of the kids does a chore, they can check it off, and then that's how we keep track of things. We don't have chaos anymore, we have order.
I like it. It'll be fun for them. Good job, sweetheart. We can give them a little responsibility.
I don't care if they get responsibility or not. I just don't want to hear about it anymore.
You can call it a complaint board, and they can put their little grievances on there too.
I love that. Call it the complaint board.
Hey, Mom and Dad, I want to eat a bunch of candy and go to the pool. Okay, bye.
You see what your father just installed using a screwdriver? It's not going anywhere.
It's a whiteboard. Can I have some candy?
What?
Find out what it's for.
Yeah.
Wow, it's for John. I want some candy and go to the pool.
It's not for Dawn, it's for listing your grievances and writing down the chores you've done.
Oh, what?
We want you to write down when you do a chore. And my idea was write down a complaint. I'm also amenable to changing.
Write down a chore, write down a complaint. How about a good idea that you have? Or a bad idea that we have?
Here's my complaint. You can just hear it. I'm not eating candy right now. That's right. I want to eat candy right now. Please. I love you both so much. Please, candy.
I love you too, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Come on, so I can have some candy, Mom.
You know what? Your candy addiction's gone pretty far. Let's start with my first complaint. Shut the fuck up about candy.
That's just it. If you don't have any candy, if you do a chore, then after the chore, you get to have the candy. Then I'm gonna take away your segue privilege.
I love your segue. This is fun. This is fun. Do me a solid. Come on up there. I will stop the tantrums.
No more tantrums.
It's on the whiteboard in the kitchen, so it must be true.
There's a frowny face next to it. For
You don't need to listen to me. I have hair growing down there. There, it said it. I have hair growing. I just want candy and go to the pool. I just want candy and go to the pool because I'm a freak. All right.
You're not a freak. That's normal.
Freak. I know
They're
there.
not doing.
Look at what we've accomplished as a family already today. When I put this up, it was playing. Now it says no more tantrums. I want that calendar back.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not try this at home.
I'm Rich Recca.
Oh yeah? I was gonna guess that.
It's Norwegian.
You like hard things for Shrek?
You mean like difficult things? I'll have you know.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, challenges.
Yeah. I once went to a white sale and bought something red.
So there's white things, only white things that they sold there?
I think so.
Yeah, great laugh.
You know, when I saw your flyer in my laundromat, I didn't know what to expect. Some man and two chairs. I was like, what do you do? I mean, the ticket price is reasonable. But
It's the best part is when they give you 20, you know?
and then you came to me.
You get a change. Yeah.
How do you become a chair toucher?
I don't know if you want to hear that story.
I love you, man.
It's real sad.
Oh no.
It's a real sad story. I know, I don't want to cry in front of you.
No, I think I'm very sensitive.
didn't catch it.
They said when you're in me,
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying right now.
what? Heaven, near, the man and the man.
Happened, so I'm gonna go with that and tell you the story.
Yeah.
Well, that happened a long time ago. I was a boy. And I was in my room, you know.
I'm getting a pizza.
Yeah. I was standing on a chair.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, my nose funny.
It's okay. I like sweat.
Oh, I just went to the chair bridge. Yay!
Anyways, I was playing with the chair and my dad came in the room.
No.
He said, son, sit down.
No.
Yeah. And I said, where, Dad?
You said I'm in here.
He said, pardon me?
Up here.
Yeah, the chair. And I said, okay.
Wait, I thought this was the saddest story in the world. This is already a normal story about a dad with science.
My mom died that day.
So whatever did happen to the great American circus tradition?
We'll tell you.
You see, in the 19th century, after the second great religious awakening in what was then called Northwest Territory, which includes Michigan and Ohio,
It's true.
the circus literally came to town. You see, after all the excitement you feel, revivalist, experiential, religious events, sometimes they were called the camp shows, there was a natural audience there at the end of the farming season for people to come see weirder shit than people talking about handling snakes. So they brought elephants.
Yes. They gathered around these elephants and they would a campfire, which at the camp they were used to gathering around.
Right. It was usually somewhere out in the sticks where they had their tent shows. Now these elephants were of course imported from Africa. They had big tusks and they were really nasty. Here's an example of one here. Look at this fucker. Take a good look, because you won't even find one of these in Africa anymore. This is like an elephant with an extra chromosome. Those tusks are razor sharp. Now let me tell you, he was a dangerous bloke.
Yeah, that's why they had to put them down.
Yeah, they had to put him down many times.
Many times.
This thing wouldn't die.
The Rasputin of elephants.
That was his name. Rasputin. Because the guy was named after the elephant. That's how we're talking. So that elephant Rasputin and all of his little friends. By the way, he only had little friends because big people were afraid of the elephant. But little people, as we now know in 2016, can talk to animals.
They would talk and they would talk. And there was one little person named Melvin.
Melvin the little guy.
That was his last name.
Melvin was from the great European clowning tradition. That's right. He performed his 4.5-inch theatrics for all of the crowned heads of Europe on a steamship to the United States to make his fortune. With 4-inch high Melvin would get on stage with Rasputin the elephant. Boy, the crowds go
Oh,
wild.
they went nuts. They went nuts.
Literally went nuts and had to be put down.
That was part of Rasputin's charm.
As you can see from this dramatic recreation, one day in about 1841, Melvin was riding on the head of his pal, Rasputin.
The wind was blowing behind Melvin.
The crowds were loving him. The trunk came out. The tusks were there. The whiskey was flowing. The Lawrence
Elephant dick was
And it was so large it threw off his balance.
Right, as only oversized African elephant can be thrown off. Naturally, this enraged the crowd, and Melvin hung on for dear life.
Until he didn't. Falling in seeming slow motion.
Like a feather. Melvin plummeted earthward, need the calendar, and landed in a pile of sawdust. But alas, Rasputin did not notice that his little friend was there.
And he sat down upon Melvin.
Indeed. And then something magical happened. Melvin did something that only a Buddhist monk in a fable would do. He went up inside the elephant and took a ride that way. Popped down in Rasputin's mouth. The crowd went wild.
Hey, how was your history performance at school today?
It was okay. I couldn't pay attention that much because I was looking forward to all my
Candy
chores.
and chores, I get it.
I learned about an elephant named Rasputin and something about Christian mythology and snake charming and sexuality.
What?
Yeah.
That's right, take that
I was a kid with the pool, please. Let me a kid with the pool.
Wait, before you take that out to the garage, guess what?
What's that?
There's something learned about sexuality at the school today.
Oh, that's great.
I learned that my hairs are not, they're normal. Everybody's got hairs.
There's nothing about your body that's normal.
I don't want to be Catholic anymore! You can confirm.
Start your own religion.
Yes, we laid out a challenge to you.
I want to start the religion of the really soft socks.
Oh, great! That's finally the again, Dad.
Mom, me and the rest of the boys in 6th grade were talking about, the advantages have really soft socks. I start my own religion. Hey guys, I talked to my mom and dad. They cover their ears and everything. I think us getting a bunch of really soft socks is a great idea.
Wow, this is cool as hell, man!
Yeah.
I hate when I'm wearing fucking socks. They're hard because they're cheap because my mom gets my shit at the dollar store.
You're such a
Yeah, call me Team Money.
Hey,
I'm not Terrence no more. I'm Team Money.
That's cool. Hey, listen, my mom and dad said I should start a religion. I need somebody to be my St. Paul. Will you be my tough man and spread my message of soft socks?
Yeah, I'll be your St. Paul, but I want to be called Pity Money.
Sure.
Yeah.
And P Money went from 6th grade church to 6th grade church, speaking the virtues of soft socks to all the 6th grade boys. We took to the lessons. Why willfully? Until one day when... Oh, let's just watch this go on a little bit.
Yeah, take out the shots. I'll Team Money once. I'm not so
No, it did not.
Not going well.
I've been grounded. I've been sent for life to a factory that just drives nails into the floor.
I want to apologize to you. P-Money went a little far with the song tour. You know, I'm in a lot of trouble too, man. I'm in a lot of trouble too.
I gotta work in a factory for the rest of my life.
I ain't in that much trouble. P-Money feels bad. P-Money was the worst one.
I trusted you. I trusted you in your effective speech.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. Life is meant for suffering. That's what my mom and dad got across to me.
Yeah, that's the Catholic message.
Yeah. And my body's horrible. That's okay, you guys. I'm suffering for all of our sins. So you can go out and do whatever you want.
We all go out and do whatever we want. The factory's closing.
What? That's improbable.
Very unimpossible now.
I got 6 boxes of nails to drive in to be my quota this week.
I got several sheets of coupons.
They found some workers overseas that waste people's time and do bullshit better and more cheaply than we can.
But that's not the American way.
Afraid it's not.
The American way is suffering. It's suffering and living the dream that anybody that just work hard enough, you can be a millionaire someday.
Right. Then you can spend your time drinking in the woods.
Yeah. With all your friends.
Those are the best times.
Glittering lie.
One thing.
The factory's closing. There's nothing we can do about it.
What about a bake sale?
For example.
Yeah, we'll sell one thing.
Yeah.
A white sale, a bake sale, a talent show, and a religious revival.
Yeah, of course.
At least one of those ideas is gonna be a winner.
I agree. I think all 4 of them would be fascinating.
To save the factory.
This is me being sarcastic, goddammit!
I used to be so good at reading you.
Oh, it's over, don't you see? The dream's over. Our jobs are over. It's all done. It's like the circus is left now.
Well, it was nice meeting you guys. With you. Is it too early to say that? I mean, is it like today's the last day?
This is really a schwa. Yesterday was the last day.
You're here for no reason.
You know I commute.
And if we don't have any jobs or any money, then where are we going to live? What are we going to do?
Yeah, this is your responsibility.
Yeah.
I agree. And it's not the way I wanted it to be. But I can still be me. And you can be you.
We should all be here.
Being you, collectively, the second person, you, 2, is still you, even though you're one guy.
But you mean the second person here? Is that her or me?
And in both scenarios, wouldn't you be the third person based on where you're standing?
That's true.
It's a collective.
Oh,
With no objective! Except to be.
Selective.
Selective.
that's so subjective.
In college, I took plenty of electives.
Correction.
You get to keep it going.
Look at that space where the calendar used to hang. It's dusty.
I guess I'm going to keep a box of these nails.
I'm gonna keep the scissors that we used to clip your coupons.
I'm gonna keep these socks on my dick. They're in there.
Soft.
Oh yeah.
How do you know?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go off to the woods to collect my thoughts. Maybe take a little camping trip. Drink some beer. Anybody want to come with?
I'd like to.
Okay. My tent only fits 3 people.
Never mind. I'm
Yeah,
The thing with feathers.
and a big bushy tail.
That wasn't in the poem originally, but I like it. Every one of those words on every one of those pages is important if it's useful. But some words just aren't. Severius?
Yeah,
Come on. When?
always having
Abutment?
yeah,
When?
when you're a little bit of a pug.
Trite. Well, trite I like.
It's a good one. But it's an IGH. T-R-I-G-H-T.
Oh, trite. I didn't know it had an alternate spelling.
It's a whole different word. It means that moment right before you give up when you shouldn't. That's right.
I just thought that was called life. GHTF. You should think about making up some of your own. Because I think you have the soul of a poet. They definitely weren't useful here.
No, those nails were hard.
Yeah.
I never got a hammer.
It was a dumb factory. Don't. What's tomorrow?
It's blank. Tomorrow can be anything. Tomorrow is a brand new page. Never mind. The blank page between each month.
It's just an E in between.
Yeah, but tomorrow's real word though is endelistic.
Endelistic. I know it well.
Yeah.
Positive I know what it means. And I'm testing you.
Endelistic means knowing when the end is a good thing.
Oh, of course, endelistic. That's not how we pronounced it when I was growing up.
Don't feel bad.
Oh, it's too late. I feel worse now than I did when I started. Because you probably haven't heard this number, but I used to want to be a Boy Scout. And I ended up in HR. It's a long story.
I've got time.
Not as much as you think.
Martin.